Hi everybody, welcome to School of Scarlet. Today I have another message for you. So today's message is to bring you back into your power. Every message that I share with you is to really truly bring you back into your power. But today's message is really to remind you that no one can take what is divinely yours. So I'm going to be talking about a few things today. I've been getting ready to go on a family trip and I've been really busy with all kinds of things, but today various things happened that really made it clear to me that I need to share today's message right now. So it's not a coincidence that you landed on this channel, that you landed on this specific video. So stay tuned with me for the entirety of the video. I have something to bring you back into your power. So if you're experiencing anything like obstacles, setbacks, jealousy, gossip, maybe something that felt unfair happening in your life right now, this message is for you. So today I was talking to my neighbor and various people today that, were experiencing this sort of thing. And what I began to see was a little bit of a defeat. And I want you to know that you are not to be defeated. You are to have faith, to stand strong, to see past anything that comes your way. Because we will all have obstacles. We will all experience setbacks. We will all experience naysayers and people gossiping and jealousy. It's just the name of the game. It's just how it happens. Where there is power, there is also resistance. So it's going to happen one way or another. And this theme has been coming up a lot lately, not just today, but with people close to me as well, just sharing things that, they feel they are coming up against. So I really want to clear the field here for any of that energy that might be coming through in your field or in the collective. So anything that is coming in your way, it's for you not to pay attention to. You're going to have to walk through it. So you might be experiencing an obstacle, and it might be a very big obstacle. Like some of the things I was hearing today weren't small things. They were pretty big things, significant things that, for a lot of people set them back their entire lifetime. They might have this accident. They might have this situation happen and this really huge life change, and their whole life is set on a different course. But what I'm here to tell you is that no matter what comes your way, you can walk through it. So what I'm seeing here right now is like an umbrella. So I'm seeing like an umbrella is being open. I'm seeing it right now, and it's like you're walking through a storm, you're walking through rain, and yet you are totally dry. So I'm seeing that the umbrella is totally keeping you dry. So when you're on your divine path, when you're following what's in your heart, what you want for yourself, you're aligned with God, you're aligned with the divine, and so you're not separate from that. You have like a divine protection that is unlike any other kind of protection. It's not like picking up a crystal or a stone or, anything. This is something greater than that even. It's something that can protect you in all circumstances in all ways. So when you're walking one with the divine and you're not separate from that, you're, in your heart, you're, radiating what it is that you want for yourself, and you're walking, it's like having an umbrella. You're divinely protected from that storm. You're not getting wet, you're dry at the end of it, and you're truly still on your path. Eventually the storm will pass, the rain will stop, and it'll be clear again. So you might be experiencing whatever storm in your life right now. It could be something very big. It could be something that now you're realizing, thinking about it, it's not so big, I can walk through it. But whatever it is, however it feels to you, just know that you're divinely protected. You have an umbrella to walk this through. And sooner or later, it will pass and you will see the sun shine again. So these storms come for a short period. Sometimes it feels like a long time. We all have different paths, different experiences, but for the most part, they always pass. So look back on your life. You may have had a breakup, a loss of a job, a divorce, you may have lost money, you may have been scammed. Think about your life. There has been storms that you have gone through before, and yet you've gone through them. You're not there anymore. You can look at them now and see how you walked through them. And so this is just a reminder to you that you can do it. You always have, and you have that umbrella. So you are divinely protected here on your path. The other theme that was coming through quite strong was don't listen to the noise. You're going to come across people that are going to say things, that are going to try to sabotage you. That will be, those that gossip, the jealousy. And these are the themes that I've been hearing from people, and I've been experiencing others walking through right now. And it's just, a lot of people are holding back. They're deciding not to put themselves out there. Let's say on social media. That's one of the themes that was coming through. Not to speak their voice, not to dress how they want to dress, not to do the things that they want to do. I've seen people that, they've just given up on their dreams right now. And I want you to know that you can turn that around. I've seen people that just have, they're into sports, they're into this, they're into that. And someone says something to them. Someone puts an obstacle in their way. Someone or even a group gangs up on them and they decide to quit. You don't have to listen to that noise, and you have a divine path, just like we talked about. You are divinely protected. Keep walking forward, one step in front of the other, and you will get through this storm, and you will get through whatever anyone is saying about you, whatever is trying to pull you down, or whoever is trying to pull you down. Don't listen to them. It might be your boss, it might be your spouse, it might be your friend. Sometimes it's the people closest to us. It might be, the people on your sports team or whatever it happens to be for you. And you are feeling this resistance. You're feeling that they are trying to pull you down, that they're saying you can't do it, that they're trying to limit you in some way or box you in. This is something that we all come across at some point or another. I've also heard of people being, made fun of for trying to be on social media, for, maybe trying to speak on YouTube or TikTok or whatever. And they have something that they really want to share in their heart. But every time they do it, their town ridicules them. Their friends make fun of them, this and that and the other. I listen to a lot of interviews of artists that I love, and I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I just love to hear their story from where they came from, their path to where they are now. And almost 100% of all of these stories that I've heard, they've all come against resistance. They've all been told they can't do it. They've all come across huge obstacles that most people would have quit. But they didn't quit. They kept going. Most of them were made fun of. Their own town, their own family didn't support them. And so this is not just happening for you. It happens to all of us. It's just part of the resistance that we go through when we are manifesting something so big within our heart. And you're meant to manifest that big thing within you. You're literally sitting on a gold mine is what I'm seeing here. And what I'm seeing is that a lot of people give up right before they strike gold. Don't give up. Wow, there's some thunder behind, happening here. I think it's about to rain, huh? So we'll kind of wrap this up a little bit here. But I want to make sure that I share this message completely with you. And so you are just kind of steps away from striking gold. And I want you to know that you are literally sitting on a gold mine. You can't not be. You are. You just are. That is 100% true. Whatever is in your heart, whatever it is that you want to manifest is here and now. But you have to have faith. And faith is a recurring theme in many religions and spiritual works in life. And faith is something that comes up so much because we really have to have faith. We may look around us and our circumstances aren't showing us that that's what's going to happen, that we're about to hit gold or that we're about to have this thing happen. Everything around us could be showing us that it's not, but we have to walk in faith. So what I'm seeing suddenly is like a horse with blinders on. So the blinders aren't there to limit the horse, to hurt the horse. The blinders are truly there to keep the horse focused on the path so that they get where they're going. So if you have to put up some blinders and kind of just drown out all of those naysayers, all of those things that are coming against you, put up those blinders and just stay focused on your path. Have faith, one step in front of the other, because you're that much closer to your gold mine. It's here and now, but you got to have faith and just keep going forward. So one of the other things that I thought about was like my 20-year-old self. When I was like 20 years old or even 18 years old and just graduated high school, I had dreams for myself. And at the time, I really thought they were really big, huge dreams. And I would still say they were pretty huge dreams. But what has manifested and happened in my life now is way bigger than I could have ever imagined. And a lot of the things that are happening now in my life didn't even exist when I was 18. Those things manifested in this time. Those things didn't even exist for me to have dreamt about them. So whatever it is that you're wanting in your heart, just know that you're going to be given even more than you can even imagine. So be faithful, because when you're faithful, your dreams actually grow. What you're trying to manifest is just like a baby step into that. But what God has, what Spirit has for you is like infinite. It's huge. You couldn't even imagine the things that are going to happen in your life. So just have faith, taking one step forward and moving forward without allowing anything to stop you, without allowing anything to take your faith away from what is in your heart. So it's really starting to rain here now, and it's really nice actually. I didn't even know it was going to rain today. So it's kind of a surprise. It's pretty loud. So we talked about the rain and the umbrella and all of that, and I have a very small porch. This is my office that I film sometimes inside, a lot of times outside. It's a tiny little porch. But I'm sitting here and I'm not getting any rain on me. It might be thundering loud, but we're still doing this video. So don't let the obstacles of rain, of thunder, of anything, no matter how loud it is, come against what you are trying to put forward. Just keep moving forward, one step ahead of the other. Just keep moving forward. So thank you so much for being here today for today's message. If it resonated with you, leave me a like down below. And if you are new here and you'd like to receive more messages like this, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified of my next video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. And if you've made it this far and you'd like to connect further with me, you can check out my description and my comment section down below on how to schedule a one-on-one session or any of my course offerings. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all.